Alright, welcome back to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Today I thought I'd give you kind of a tour, a little bit of a tour here on the Dodge Truck 41WC project I've been working on, and you guys been with me. I have several videos. You can click on the channel here and click on the playlist, and you can honestly see, what we've done. We've done a lot here. And so, why don't I take you on a quick tour, and we'll just kind of explain a few things to you guys, and we'll go from there. You know, I mean, there's been a lot of things done, and still haven't had my tooth fixed yet. I still got to get that done. I've been too busy working on this. You know how that goes, car guys, don't you, and gals? But anyway, let's go on a quick tour here. So anyway, what did we all do here? I had to raise the fenders up, and stuff a little bit. So then because they were rubbing on the tires, and so we made all that, and kind of made that go up and down a little bit, We put a 32 grill shell in it, and that's a steel and stainless steel grill. And we have an 04 or 03 Dodge Hemi in it, 5.7. And it's just basically stock. It's just got a 600 on it, Edelbrock, and a 4-barrel intake and headers and stuff. So quite conservatively, I don't know. It's got to have at least 400 horse, I would think. Maybe 4.25. I don't know. Something like that. And put the factory mirrors on it. I think they look kind of cool, actually. And they bolted right on, and they look kind of neat. So put a Lexan windshield in it just for now, so I can enjoy it. I have to save my pennies and my dimes before I can buy the actual right windshield for it. But I don't drive it, everywhere and every day, and it's Lexan, so, and it's 1/4-inch thick, so I mean it's pretty bulletproof, And then and we got the diamond plate, aluminum plate firewall in it, Mustang 2 front, and and all my you click on my playlist for this truck, you can watch the whole build, and we're building the whole thing, So, but got a spreader bar in it and stuff here I made, and welded some frame mirrors I bought from a guy on eBay. He makes them, and threw them on there, so it gives it that low look. So, and then I bought the Vision Chevy Rally wheels, and stuff, and they're dual pattern, and stuff, 4.5 and 4 3/4, and the whole truck's got 4.5-inch pattern, 1/2-inch lugs. I also put the 11-inch disc brakes on the front right away, because as you see as we keep walking around it, you'll see that I actually want to pull a trailer with my little car. If you look on the playlist, you can see my little car, And then the rocker panels, they were actually mint, but they were so screwed up, so bent up, I tried to bend them back as best I could, and then I put this is aluminum diamond plate that I had scraps from the firewall here, And I used the scraps and I made these, and then I painted them red. At first I was going to leave them polished, and I thought, and then that was too much. They look better red, trust me, And then the old gas filler door, I glued an 8-ball in there, So, and when we open it up, we put ourselves, like I say, this is all in the playlist. You can actually go in the playlist and watch it from beginning to ending. You can sit down with a bowl of popcorn, and you can start at the beginning, and it'll play all the way through this whole thing. But it's hours and hours of videos I have on this. Then I put electric windows in it, and remember I talked about it when I installed them. I was going to put that safety switch so I could turn them on and off. So that indicates that they're on now. You know, like if I shut the switch off here, if you look over there, you can see the electric switch. Watch, it'll go on and off. See? Now they're on. So if you got a little kid in here and or your dog, you know, like I've had my dog in here, and then if it steps on the switch, the window don't go up and hurt it, or hurt little kids' fingers or whatever, you know. So, yeah, so we hit the switch here, you know. They work perfect. So, and then this one here. They're a little slow going up, but not too bad. Not too bad. So like I say, then I can control them by shutting the switch off. And then I put a Bolt radio in it. I can't turn it on because if music comes on, then YouTube will flag the video. But it's got the weather radio on it and stuff. And then that way, if I'm at a car show, I can actually listen to the weather radio. Or going down the highway seeing a thunderstorm or something. I'm also a storm chaser and designated. I'm trained and everything for it. I've been since 91. Then the speakers for the radio are back here. So if you have any kidney stones, they'll knock them out for you. You know, one here. And it's kind of unique because I put boat seats in it. You know, and I got seat belts, you know. And that might be just a temporary thing as well, you know. This way it gets out on the road, you know, within legalities, you know. And then I put American flag for headliner. That's not done yet. I'm still working on that. And as you can see, the interior back here is still, you know, has to be done. And then I got dolphin gauges in it, you know, and stuff. And yeah. And then the signal lights, you know, and all that stuff. And yeah, so, and then I put over here, you can see I put all my plaques on the dash and from my previous cars and our car club deal. And you can't really see it down here, but I put air conditioning in. What if I turn on this light switch? Yeah, you can't see nothing anyway. You know. And that hose that you see laying there right now, that's the drain hose I got to install with that T. You know. And oops. And then the shifter here, aftermarket B&M. Got that from a buddy of mine. I put a new shifter in his 72 Chev Nova, and then he was going to throw it away, and I said, hey, I'll take it. And I put new bushings in it, and new covers, and new handle, and new cable, and it works good now. So, and then time I was done, $100 more, I could have bought a new shifter. So, whatever, I guess. I just got my pieces sitting in front of that. But yeah, so there's that. And then here, hang on a minute here. There we go. Holy schmoly. What's going on here? Huh. Never done that to me before, but I just know today. Well, okay. Oh, I see what I did is I kinked my. What's happening here is that this is that wire loom I put in, and what's happening is on the other side here, it's got to push this all back. So I gotta figure something out there, and I will. That'll come. All right. So anyway, there's the mirrors. Those are 5-inch factory mirrors. Actually see quite a bit out of them. And then you can see how I ran my dual exhaust. You know, I ran it up and inside here. I built the box. you know. I put a Dana in it, Dana 60, but it's got 410s in the back, track lock posi, but it's like, oh my God, you know. It's goes, but it runs out of gear, I think, down the highway. So let's move this over for now. And a license plate holder and 52 Chev pickup tail lights, but they don't have no gaskets on there. So I think the first time I take this out for a ride, I think I'm bound to blow out all the bulbs in the back because there's no, if it gets caught in rain, you know. And then getting back to this, I don't know if you can see that very well, but I put the 6-prong on there and and stuff like that. It's got the 4 or 5 or whatever this is, 4-prong. What is that? Yeah, 4-prong on there too. So now we can pull trailers with it. Put the D-rings on it on each side. I just got my skull there on there, but I can pull that out and put a hitch in it. Obviously it's got a receiver. And then my dual exhaust, I put in. And so we're knocking on the door, finishing it, but yeah, she's I had one of those Hemi badges from a truck, so I put that on the back on the tailgate here. And a Dodge Little Express sticker I put on the back. A buddy of mine wanted me to put Dodge Little or Old Little Express on the doors, and he had a good idea and it would work perfect. Put chrome stacks coming up here, and then it would kind of look like a Little Red Express truck in a way, But yeah, and then I made this fan shroud, made that up, if the camera focuses. And so far it runs cool anyway, but it's only been 70 degrees when I ran it, so what's it like going to be if it's 95? I don't know. It's a little undercarbureted. You get on the upper end and then she starts to spit a little bit. She needs a little bit more fuel. Probably could use a 750 on there probably, but yeah, that 600, she likes it otherwise. It's just when you're hard into it, And this truck, I won't be hard in it every day, so I'll leave that alone for now, And, but yeah, and then I got dual wipers, obviously, and stuff like that, and yeah, and reverse lights. I mean, oh my God, I put those Xeon reverse lights in there. Holy cow, are they bright. But anyway, we still got air conditioning, gotta get done. I'm waiting for one hose from R&D Radiator Repair in Hutchinson, Minnesota. They're making me a end because I needed a 90 so it would fit behind the firewall. And then I'll charge that up. I got all the tools to charge it up, to vacuum it out and charge it and stuff like that. And yeah. And then I think I gotta check my front end alignment again, make sure that's okay, And might even run an extra alternator wire back to the battery, a main wire. So when I got the AC running and stuff like that. It's really cool how the AC works on this thing because this doghouse, I call it the doghouse, I made this. Let's see. We'll open her up here and I'll show you this. I think this is on another video too when I was building this. Like I say, if you click on the playlist, you can watch me do all this. And then so here's my fuel tank and these hose coverings I just put in there for now. But yeah, it's got electric motor driven AC pump. Right here is that hose I'm waiting for. Then it has to run up to the cab, go through the floor and run to the cab. But there's my condenser, you know, and I reversed it where it sucks air into the sides here. You know, when this thing's closed, this is all vented and it sucks it through here and it cools off the air and it comes out here in the back of the truck. So, and like I say, I got my fuel there, you know. What's nice is I got my battery here, you know. So you can see one port here, and then the other one mounts to here, you know, where that blue deal is. And then what's nice is I got, that's just hose covering for the AC hose when it comes. You know, I don't need that much, but I just left it there. And then if I walk around here, you see where I fill up here, and then this prop rod I got, it gets just swung on there, you know. And then if I need light at night, I got a bed light there that shines on everything. This is just my AC tools. I just set them in here so I knew when I get the hose I can charge this system up. That's my vacuum pump and that's my regulators to fill it. They won't be in here. They're just sitting in there. Well, what's kind of nice is if I ever have trouble, you know, this is my vent, you know. So it's just got a filter on the end of it, you know, and stuff, and real small. And then here's my fuel filter if that ever has to be serviced. My fuel pump if that's got to be serviced. It's right here. It's really nice. The pump, you know, they're made to push. They don't like to pull from the tank. Okay. But my outlet is right here anyway. Okay. It goes to the carburetor. So I thought, well, why not just mount the pump there and then it just pushes the rest of the way. It goes back down again. So siphon, as gas goes that way, it creates a vacuum, so it helps the pump out anyway, so it pulls it out of there, you know. So I thought, hey, you know, if I ever got fuel pump issues, I don't have to lay underneath there or change the fuel filter. It's right here. So that's kind of neat. If I pull up to the gas pumps, I can just unscrew this, fill it up, you know. Got a light here at night. Got a prop rod that I just pull off my prop mount, put it there, and shut the door. Put my two clips on here, one here and one over there. And I'm ready to go down the road. And where that condenser gets air from is right through here. This is all wide open, and this is even open. So there's enough airflow in here because it's going to kick out that warm air right out of that vent, you know, where this hose is leaning on. But yeah, so when I'm driving down the road, you don't even know I have that in there, you know. And then it's easy to fill it up with gas. I got a light on there if I need a light, you know. So yeah, so anyway, but I just wanted to kind of walk you guys through this thing, you know, and you know, some of you guys have been watching every video I put out on it, and thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that. And yeah, I think she'll be fun if I get her done. No, I'm pretty close to knocking her out and being done, so then we just got some work to do later on. Like I say, I'll change the windshield, I'll change the seats, but this will get down the highway so we can all enjoy our projects, you know what I mean? That windshield, I don't know why they got to charge that much for it, but by the time it gets to my door, it'll be close to $1,300. And that's just... So I went to town and I ordered that Lexan and 1/4-inch thick, and that was close to $200 for that. So yeah, But yeah, Challenger, she's still sleeping. That's on another playlist. I pro streeted that. It's got 5.7 Hemi in it with Holley Terminator fuel injection on it. 410 Dana 60, 8518 overdrive. That's on another playlist. But yeah, I guess that's all I know there for now, guys. And I'm just going to keep working on the minor details now of this thing. I want to get the air conditioning done on it and check my front end alignment. I think we're slightly off on this side yet. And then I also got another project here with this truck. I got an A500 overdrive transmission I bought out of a 93 Dakota that's bad. And I rebuild them. But what a lot of people don't know is the A500 transmission took the place of a 904. And then a lot of parts actually interchanged, believe it or not. And then an A518 took the place of a 727 TorqueFlite. And then, so the 518 took the place of the 727 TorqueFlite, and the A500 transmission took the place of the 904 TorqueFlite. So in 904s you can build them up, and the A500s you can build them up. So I got the A500 sitting right there. So I'm going to probably be building that up. We're going to do a story on that and putting it in here yet. Transmission shifter will work. Everything, drive shaft's got to be shortened about, I think, roughly 3 inches. And then the transmission line's got to go from 5/16 to 3/8. And then I got to get a torque converter and stuff for it. But I'll probably be doing a video on that too as well. So we're going to drive it right now with the 727 in it that I got in there. I got a 727 that's all stock rebuild. That was in my old red Model A that I sold, where took this motor tranny back out of my Model A and put a big block in it and sold it. You know, big block 400 Chrysler I put in it. And so I called this Red Dog because it's an old Army truck. And like I say, I built the box. Obviously, I bought the cab and title, and then the 32 grill shell on it, where it kind of just meets kind of everything. It kind of looks pretty cool the way it is, I think. Looks pretty good. But anyway, yeah, so that would be the only things that I would do to it yet. And, time to work the bugs out. It runs really good, goes down the highway nice and straight and everything, but then when I'm on gravel, I notice the front tire drags a little bit. So that tells me the front end alignment, the toe in or toe out might be too much. I have to measure that all and check that out and see what it is. But yeah, you guys take care, and please like and subscribe if you can. I'm thinking about putting a 5.7 Hemi in a golf cart. That'll be coming up on the channel here. Don't know when. I got everything to do it. And we'll put some throttle restriction on it and some wheelie bars and golf clubs in the back so it's legal. And then drive it down the fairway. It's going to look totally stock otherwise. You won't even know there's a Hemi in it when I'm done with it. So that's coming up on the channel. Got a Chevelle dash, a 72 Chevelle SS dash. I'm going to be storing from my brother for a 72 Chevelle convertible. He's got a 454 and 12 volt posi, everything in that car. That's pretty nice. So I'll be restoring that dash. That'll be on the channel. Sounds like I might be going to Iola, Wisconsin to do a meet and greet event. Sounds like Derek from Vice Grip, he's going to be there. Yeah, so we're going to have a good time over there. And I'll probably be bringing the little car there. I won't be bringing this or the Challenger, but probably the little car. And that's on my channel too. You can check that out too, another playlist. But click on the playlist and you can watch the videos in order as they came out as we worked on this stuff. So, but, well, enough jabbing here, I guess, guys. I got to get to work on something else. And you guys take care. And please subscribe if you can. And we're going to have lots of fun coming up. I'm going to be doing actually some fishing videos too. and some river fishing and stuff like that. So that's why I call it Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything, because we build anything with motors, and we like to go fishing and stuff like that, and certain videos, and might be adding some of my storm videos when I'm chasing storms. This thing might even chase a storm or two. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, again, enough mumbling and jumbling. Please like and subscribe, guys, if you can. And I do appreciate all of you. And have a good day, guys. Take care and be safe and have fun on all these projects that everybody's working on. And if you're out cruising, have a good time. Bye-bye, guys, gals. Bye-bye.